Every night, while most of the world sleeps, massive Boeing 747s take off loaded with thousands of packages. What's shocking is not what they carry, but their age. Many of these aircraft are over 40 years old. In passenger aviation, that would be unthinkable. They burn more fuel, need more maintenance, and use outdated technology. So why are global logistics giants like DHL and UPS still flying these four-engine giants in the age of modern, fuel-efficient aircraft? Is it a lack of replacements, or a hidden economic advantage? Because in the world of air cargo, the oldest aircraft might actually be the smartest business decision. At first glance, keeping a 40-year-old aircraft in service sounds inefficient. But in the world of air cargo, the Boeing 747 offers something that even the most modern aircraft struggle to match: unmatched flexibility and sheer volume. The secret begins with the aircraft's design. Unlike most cargo planes, the Boeing 747 freighter features a nose that opens upward, allowing freight to be loaded directly from the front. This might sound like a small detail, but in logistics, it's a game changer. Large industrial equipment, aircraft engines, oil and gas components, and even helicopters can be loaded straight into the aircraft, cargo that simply wouldn't fit through standard side doors. For global logistics companies like DHL and UPS, this capability means one thing: fewer limits on what they can transport. But size isn't just about oversized freight. The Boeing 747-400F can carry over 110 tons of cargo, and more importantly, it offers enormous internal volume. That matters because modern air cargo isn't only heavy, it's often lightweight but bulky. Think about e-commerce. Thousands of boxes filled with clothing, electronics, and consumer goods move across continents every night. These shipments don't always weigh much, but they take up space. And in this environment, volume matters more than weight. This is where the 747 truly shines. Instead of operating multiple smaller aircraft, cargo operators can consolidate shipments into a single flight. That reduces handling time, simplifies scheduling, and keeps overnight delivery networks running on time. And speed is everything. Companies like DHL and UPS don't just sell transportation, they sell reliability. Their entire business model depends on moving massive volumes through central hubs within tight overnight windows. The larger the aircraft, the fewer flights needed. The fewer flights, the lower the operational complexity. And the lower the complexity, the more reliable the network. There's another advantage few people talk about: operational flexibility. The 747's range allows it to connect major global hubs non-stop, reducing delays and avoiding unnecessary transfers. At the same time, its cargo configuration allows operators to mix palletized freight, containers, and oversized items on the same flight. In cargo aviation, versatility often matters more than efficiency. Newer aircraft may burn less fuel, but few can match the Boeing 747's unique combination of capacity, flexibility, and operational power. And for overnight logistics networks, that combination isn't outdated, it's essential. If the Boeing 747 burns more fuel and requires more maintenance, the obvious question is, how can it still make financial sense? The answer lies in a factor most people overlook: acquisition cost. Passenger airlines usually buy brand new aircraft, often worth hundreds of millions of dollars. But cargo operators work very differently. Many of the Boeing 747s flying today were originally built for passenger airlines decades ago. When those airlines retired them, the aircraft didn't disappear, they were sold at a fraction of their original price. A jet that once cost over $200 million can now be purchased for a small percentage of that amount and converted into a freighter. This changes the entire business equation. In aviation, one of the biggest costs isn't fuel, it's financing. Monthly payments, interest, and depreciation can add enormous pressure to operations. But when an aircraft is already paid off or purchased cheaply, operators gain something extremely valuable: low capital risk. That means even if fuel costs are higher, the overall operating economics can still work. And in the cargo world, revenue can be very strong. During peak seasons, especially holidays, a fully loaded long-haul freighter can generate significant income on a single flight. When demand is high and space is limited, cargo rates increase dramatically. In those moments, what matters most isn't fuel efficiency, it's capacity. A large aircraft like the 747 allows operators to move massive volumes in one trip, maximizing revenue per flight. There's also the advantage of utilization. Unlike passenger airlines, cargo carriers operate primarily at night, when airport congestion is lower and landing slots are easier to obtain. This allows aircraft to move through major hubs quickly and stay productive. And because many of these older aircraft are already fully depreciated, operators don't need to keep them flying for decades to recover their investment. Every profitable flight adds directly to the bottom line. Maintenance is another factor often misunderstood. While older aircraft do require more checks, the Boeing 747 is one of the most well-understood aircraft ever built. Spare parts are widely available, maintenance procedures are standardized, and technicians around the world have decades of experience working on the type. In other words, the costs are predictable. And in logistics, predictability is as valuable as efficiency. The result is a simple but powerful reality. In cargo aviation, the most profitable aircraft isn't always the newest. It's the one that generates the highest return for the lowest investment. And for many operators, the 40-year-old Boeing 747 still does exactly that. If there's one force that truly extended the life of the Boeing 747, it's the explosive growth of e-commerce. Over the past decade, global shopping habits have changed dramatically. Customers no longer expect delivery in weeks, they expect it in days, sometimes even overnight. And behind that convenience is a massive logistics machine moving goods across continents every single night. This shift created a new kind of demand in air cargo. Instead of occasional large shipments, logistics networks now handle constant high-volume flows of packages between major global hubs. Every evening, sorting centers fill thousands of containers with parcels that must reach another continent before morning. And when the volume is that high, capacity becomes critical. That's where the Boeing 747 found its second life. Unlike passenger airlines, cargo operators don't need brand new aircraft with modern cabins or advanced passenger systems. What they need is space, a lot of it, and they need it quickly. Older passenger 747s, once retired from commercial service, became perfect candidates for conversion into freighters. Conversion companies began transforming these aircraft by removing seats, reinforcing the floors, and installing large cargo doors. Within months, a retired airliner could return to service as a high-capacity cargo aircraft. Then came the pandemic, and everything accelerated. When international travel collapsed, passenger flights disappeared almost overnight. But those flights had been carrying a significant portion of the world's cargo in their belly holds. Suddenly, global air freight capacity dropped sharply, just as demand for shipping medical supplies, electronics, and online orders surged. Cargo airlines needed aircraft immediately. The fastest solution wasn't ordering new planes, which could take years to deliver. It was bringing older aircraft, especially the 747, back into service. Almost overnight, these aging giants went from being gradually phased out to becoming essential infrastructure for global trade. Even today, the effects remain. E-commerce volumes continue to grow, and global supply chains rely heavily on overnight air networks. Major logistics companies operate hub-and-spoke systems where massive volumes arrive at central sorting hubs within narrow time windows. In this environment, the ability to move huge amounts of cargo in a single flight is more valuable than ever. And that's exactly what the 747 does best. It may be decades old, but in the age of online shopping and global next-day delivery, the aircraft isn't a relic. It's one of the engines powering modern commerce. With newer, more fuel-efficient freighters available, it seems logical that cargo airlines would retire their aging Boeing 747s as quickly as possible. But in reality, replacing them isn't nearly as simple as it sounds. The first reason is availability. Modern freighters like the Boeing 777F or Airbus A350F are in high demand, but production capacity is limited. Aircraft manufacturers build far fewer cargo planes than the market actually needs, and delivery slots are often booked years in advance. For logistics companies operating fast-moving global networks, waiting 3 to 5 years for new aircraft isn't practical. They need capacity now. Older 747s, especially converted passenger aircraft, provide a much faster solution. Instead of waiting years for a factory delivery, operators can acquire and convert an existing aircraft within months. But availability isn't the only factor. Not every cargo route requires the newest technology. Many flights operate on short to medium distances between major hubs, where the fuel savings of a newer aircraft don't always justify the significantly higher purchase price. When an aircraft already costs far less to own, the economic advantage of newer models becomes smaller. There's also the way cargo networks actually work. Companies like DHL and UPS rely on hub-and-spoke systems, where shipments from multiple locations are consolidated at central hubs overnight. The goal is to move the maximum amount of cargo within a narrow time window. Larger aircraft like the 747 allow operators to combine shipments into fewer flights. That reduces ground handling, simplifies scheduling, and lowers operational complexity across the network. And in logistics, complexity is risk. Fewer flights mean fewer chances for delays, missed connections, or disruptions that could affect thousands of packages. Then there's reliability. The Boeing 747 is one of the most proven aircraft ever built. Decades of operational history mean that maintenance procedures are well understood, spare parts are widely available, and technical expertise exists almost everywhere in the world. For cargo operators, this matters more than having the latest technology, because their business isn't about comfort or efficiency, it's about consistency. If a shipment misses the overnight delivery window, the entire logistics chain is affected. And the 747 has a long track record of doing exactly what cargo companies need most: flying on time, carrying massive loads, and doing it reliably. In the world of global logistics, that kind of dependability is often more valuable than the newest aircraft on the market. So how much longer will these 40-year-old Boeing 747s keep flying? The answer might surprise you: longer than most people expect. While passenger versions of the aircraft have largely disappeared, the cargo world operates on very different rules. As long as an aircraft remains structurally sound, properly maintained, and economically viable, there's little reason to retire it. Newer freighters like the Boeing 777F and the upcoming A350F will gradually take over some routes, but demand for global air cargo continues to grow, driven by e-commerce, just-in-time supply chains, and the need for fast international delivery, and replacing the entire fleet will take many years. For logistics giants like DHL and UPS, the decision isn't about age. It's about performance, reliability, and profit. If the aircraft moves massive volumes, operates dependably, and generates strong returns, it stays in service. The queen of the skies may be gone from passenger travel, but every night, in the world of global logistics, she's still working, quietly powering the system behind modern commerce. If you enjoy aviation stories that reveal the hidden economics of the skies, don't forget to subscribe for more.